welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Hams team able to recover the football.
Boy, they took a chance there. Could you imagine if they had recovered that, how this crowd would have reacted? Just a missed opportunity and a good job here by the Hams team to recover that ball.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running with purpose. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 99 set to kickoff. Return runs out of bounds.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He hands it to the back. Powering through. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Looking to pass here on second down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The throw. It's Gabriel. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Oregon, 0.
Bringing it out. It's low. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Third down coming up.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Howard. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Here comes a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he's out of bounds here on the return. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll give it to the running back. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play.
At the end of the third quarter, with the score, Ohio State 20, Oregon 0.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip.
For the offense.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. That's a design quarterback keeper. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Ohio State.
Now they get set to kick it away.
0. Number 99 set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the offense now operating in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one.
Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete. Now it's a big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Stewart. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Moore. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and gain all the way to the 33-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the run here. Lets it go. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Let's go.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try the option play here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Still looking to put something on the scoreboard. They break the huddle on third and goal. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Automatic with the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the second down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made after just a short gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Brown. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And now they run the draw play. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Looking for the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Second down now after the sack.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 27, Oregon 7.
The first down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. To throw, it's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a designed run. The Ducks are on the move here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Holden. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. Physical run breaks through a tackle. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's Stewart. And the returner is brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And he's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they can line up here to go for the onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. State offense comes back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. Just ran away from the defense.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
But he's such a threat with those legs, and the defense is aware of that. This time, eyes on a swivel. Good job of being aware of that quarterback threat. It kept him out of the goal line and prevent the 2-point conversion.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Holden. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Shouldn't make a huge difference here, but the defense does have 2 timeouts remaining. They'll run it here, fighting him off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Brown. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, you've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.